Hello students, let us start the second unit from electronics in smart city, that is smart city and IoT. So the contents of this unit are introduction to Internet of Things, applications in smart city and their distinctive advantages, then smart environment, smart street light and smart water and waste management. Then what is IoT? Role and scope of IoT in present and future marketplace. So let us first see what is IoT. The Internet of Things or IoT is a system of interrelated computing devices, mechanical and digital machines, objects, animals or people that are provided with unique identifiers, that are UIDs, and the ability to transfer data over a network without requiring human to human or human to computer interaction. So simply we can interconnect the things in the IoT, and the things can be computing devices, mechanical devices, digital machines, any objects, animals, people, etc. So we can connect any living or non-living thing to the network or internet using this IoT technology. Let us see how IoT works. An IoT ecosystem consists of web-enabled smart devices that use embedded systems such as processors, sensors and communication hardware to collect, send and act on data they acquire from their environments. IoT devices share the sensor data they collect by connecting to an IoT gateway or other edge device, where data is either sent to the cloud to be analyzed or analyzed locally. Sometimes these devices communicate with other related devices and act on the information they get from one another. The devices do most of the work without human intervention, although people can interact with these devices, for instance, to set them up, give them instructions or access the data. Okay, so IoT consists of smart devices. The human is required to set up this IoT system, set up the network, then give instructions or program to the devices and to access the data. Rest of the thing is done by the internet and the devices connected to it. Okay, so there may be processors, sensors, communication devices. They will send and receive data. Either it will be either cloud based network or the network without cloud, the local network. The connectivity, networking and communication protocols used with these web enabled devices largely depend on the specific IoT applications deployed. IoT can also make use of artificial intelligence and machine learning to aid in making data collecting processes easier and more dynamic. So there may be the combination of artificial intelligence with the IoT. So here is an example of how the IoT system works, from collecting data to taking the action. So see, this example is having three steps. First is to collect data, second step is collate and transfer data, and third step is analyze the data and take the action. So while collecting the data, there will be IoT device such as sensor, then antenna to send or receive, then microcontroller which actually controls the data, then collate and transfer data, it will require IoT hub or IoT gateway, that is switching device. Then to analyze data and take action is the third step. In that it will require the user interface. It may be the smartphone or human machine, so that is any machine that is operated by the human. Then analytics of business application, for example customer relationship management and ERP, that is enterprise resource planning. Okay, so it is required for the application, which application it is using to analyze, to do the analytics of this application, as well as it requires the backend system which actually stores the data, and the data is retrieved whenever required. So these are the steps, basic steps of the IoT system, that is collect data, pull it and transfer data within the devices, and analyze the data and take action depending on the instructions or programs. Why IoT is important? The Internet of Things help people to live and work smarter, as well as gain complete control over their lives. In addition to offering smart devices to automate homes, IoT is essential to business. IoT provides businesses with a real-time look into how their systems really work, delivering insights into everything from the performance of machines to supply chain and logistic operations. IoT enables companies to automate processes and reduce labor costs. It also cuts down on the waste and improves the service delivery, making it less expensive to manufacture and deliver goods, as well as offering transparency into customer transactions. As such, IoT is one of the most important technologies of everyday life, and it will continue to pick up steam as more business realize the potential of connected devices to keep them competitive. IoT technology is connecting devices, machines and tools to the internet by means of wireless technologies. Over 9 billion things can be connected to the internet as of now. Things connected to internet are projected to cross 20 billion in near future. Unification of technologies such as low power embedded systems, cloud computing, big data, machine learning and networking is required. Then advantages of IoT. Some of the advantages of Internet of Things are ability to access information from anywhere at any time on any device, improved communication between connected electronic devices, transferring data packets over a connected network, saving time, money, then automating tasks, helping to improve the quality of businesses, services and reducing the need for the human intervention. Some of the disadvantages are also there. As the number of connected devices increases and more information is shared between devices, the potential that a hacker could steal confidential information also increases. So there is threat of hacking as the number of devices will go on increasing. Then enterprises may eventually have to deal with massive numbers, maybe even millions of IoT devices, and collecting and managing the data from all those devices will be challenging. Then if there is a bug in the system, it is likely that every connected devices will become corrupted. So if a bug or malware comes in the system, all the connected devices are can be affected from that bug. So that is also threat to the IoT system. Since there is no international standards for the compatibility of IoT, it is difficult for devices from different manufacturers to communicate with each other. Okay, so there is need of some standard, international standard of compatibility for the IoT system. So here are some sensors that are used for IoT. The first is ultrasonic sensor or radio sensor. So its application nowadays is 7%. Then next is RFID or NFC. Then magnetic sensor, it is used 10%. Then electric sensor, leak sensor or level sensor, which is used for liquid level measurement. Then force sensor, load sensor or pressure sensor used in industries. Then temperature sensor, motion sensor, velocity sensor, displacement sensor. Then humidity sensor, moisture sensor or water sensor. Then next is ambient light, machine vision or optical sensor, flow sensor, acoustic sensor, chemical sensor or gas sensor, then position sensor or proximity sensor, vibration sensor, then acceleration or tilt sensor. So these are various types of sensors required in the IoT. In the next lecture, we will see the applications of IoT.